we are not quite at the halfway point, but almost there. We got, 8 shows down, 10 to go. Couple coming up in St. Louis, and on to Deer Creek. 3 at Bethel Woods, 2 in Michigan before that, and then on to the festival. And then on to Colorado for the annual trip out there. We'll start with the new stuff, and I guess I'm a little bit surprised that every night has had maybe, at least one, a minimum of one, as many as 2. I don't even know if there's been a night with 3 new songs in the set list. The Hey Stranger on debut night was actually the one that surprised me. I'm happy that we got a Human Nature. Not really surprised by Life Saving Gun and Oblivion, although last night's Oblivion, maybe the weakest one we've gotten yet. The album just came out, and they are already letting off the gas, perhaps, on Oblivion. It's one that has been strong since its debut. And, so much of this stuff from whatever it was, like last fall or the New Year's Eve run, Mexico, I guess we should have known. We shouldn't have expected much more of it. It had already kind of worked its way in, so they've maybe even backed off slightly on it. Nah, that's probably not the case. But alright, so anyways, not surprised that I like the Life Saving Gun. That first Oblivion, I believe it was in Mansfield, I liked. Human Nature, I liked. And then the Hey Stranger really did surprise me. Possibly the first one of that song that I really did like. Early on in the jam, it was just a lot of Page, and then it transitions over to, ends with a big tray. A big tray. So, we got a little thunder out there. The conjuring thunder out there. The Pillow Jets, we'll see. I felt like it maybe took a step back from the Sphere. So, let's move on over to things maybe that I did underrate a little bit on the first listen. Probably that Plasma from the 23rd. The Blaze On also before the mics and the whole mics with situation, That was actually a pretty solid Blaze On right before that. The MoMA Dance and the Cities from the other night was, I kind of get carried away with that MoMA Dance being the second song and like, what is up with this? Start conjuring theories on why, and kind of overlooked just how good that MoMA Dance was. Same thing with the Cities. While it didn't run long, just a little over 7 minutes, there were several minutes in there that was really good, strong stuff. And I think I mentioned the Plasma as well. Opened up a second set one night. And then, was that Mohegan, I believe? And then Down with Disease and Ghost, Bathtub Gin, Wolfman, Stash, Melt. A lot of the familiars have already gotten 2 rounds. Down with Disease and Ghost, I believe, maybe each in a set. Like, really good. We got a Down with Disease in the first set and second set that both were pretty good. And then I think maybe the same with Ghost, but possibly both Ghosts came in second set, actually, now that I think about it. That's set 2 from Sunday, Mansfield, probably my favorite. Set 2, the Mike's With set with the Mohegan Night 2, another one. The Alpine, my friend, maybe the biggest surprise, the fact that they went deep with it. The Stash there on night 1 at Alpine I liked a lot. Obviously, the Simple, the Wave of Hope will probably get overlooked just because it's Wave of Hope and that's Simple that night. But it was also outstanding. And then last night, as I just recently mentioned last night, The Divided Sky, Wolfman's Brother, Bathtub Gin, that nice little run of songs there. And I did see some people enjoyed the Prince Caspian and Chalk Dust. Didn't hear too many mentions of Light or 20 Years Later. 2001 last night probably had some fans, but... So overall, I think it's... not a whole lot's changed. The new songs, not that they've been incorporated, but they were already there, obviously. So not a lot's changed on that front. The songs that I mentioned, Ghost and Down with Disease, have already had fairly large versions and a tweezer. I guess the Simple was a bit of surprise that has been our biggest whopper so far. A Sense and Subtle Sounds that had the My Friend was a surprise. So a few little surprises in there, I suppose. For some nice first set stuff, that Golden Age from the first set, that My Friend that I've mentioned maybe 4 times already was a first setter. So I guess actually a few surprises, but then overall, when you look at the songs that are most consistently starting to rack up the points here as the best each night, Down with Disease, Gin, Wolfman's, Ghost, Possum, Character Zero. All right, now, come on. I'm not giving those guys any points. Although that Character Zero being early in the set was nice, and then that Possum ending the set, I believe it was last night. Wasn't a whole lot to write home to John Deere about, so that Possum got some got some ink. All right, guys. Boom. We'll get out of here. It's a day off. Hopefully, everybody enjoys their time off, their day off. If you're going from show to 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 show. Boom. We're out of here.